MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jake Peavy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
You know, I'm excited to watch this guy pitch. He's got over 200 strikeouts on the season. With that comes a lot of innings. He's very durable, almost like a throwback type of guy. So watching him execute his game plan is very fun to me, and I hope he's on top of his game today so you can see the best of him as well.
Leading off the afternoon,
digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
1 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Jake ready. Here's the 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point, or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
D. Gordon.
And a curveball in for a strike. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In is Christian Yelich. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Shot towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been
Batting
torching
third,
them all weekend,
center
and he
fielder,
stays hot here with
Ken
another extra
Griffey
base hit.
Jr.
They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. And I'm going to guess he won't see the kind of pitches he was seeing last night when he hit 4 home runs. That was just incredible to watch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. For Yelich, that's 44 doubles on the year as he continues to drive the baseball. Hit hard up the middle. To his left. VR. Throw on to first. 2 gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of their shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. VR over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Travis Shaw. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year.
Travis Shaw.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it one away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball. Runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. Still 0-0. Settling in now, Justin Bour. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out to right field. Perez has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Throw won't get him.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Striding into the box, Martin Prado, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Back up the middle. Fielded by Jeanette. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Here's Echeverria now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. 2 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather? Or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hat.
Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw has it. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. The Marlins on top, 1-0. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on the show. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And the pitch. And Peavy starts him with a changeup. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Nelson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now, Jake Peavy. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's a hard hit ball out to left center, and it'll be over the head of the shortstop VR. It's a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. One left for Miami, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, shortstop.
Into the windup
Jonathan
and the pitch.
VR.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. The pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez as he grounds one briskly to short. Echeverria's there on to first, and Peavy sets down the first 2 easily here.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready for another chance. Ryan Braun. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1, here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Prado is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 1 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 27.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Justin Bour. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Perez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
One and 2 now.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey moves over. 1 out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1 and 2. Jake ready. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
A fastball that just misses inside. Grounded to first. Bohr takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Martin Prado now 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready on 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Bandy recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter number 3.
Riding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Perez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, pitcher Jake Peavy.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Peavy. First time up, he went down looking. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's Peavy back to work now as Jake gets ahead here with a good pitch. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number
Hey, when the guy
52,
in the mound is working on a no-no
Jimmy
this late,
Nelson.
every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy Nelson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Braun over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side. Jeanette showing off his range. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. And the
right
screen
fielder,
shows the
number
story
27,
right there, as that hitting streak will live to see
Stanton.
another day.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here it is on 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting,
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and
Justin
now he's got a runner in
Moore.
scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton looks up, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. So his remarkable season continues, and the Marlins open it up now 4-0. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Tommy Malone, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Tommy Malone. Now batting.
In now,
Catcher,
JT Realmuto.
JT
As he'll take
Realmuto.
strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Martin Prado. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you don't see that very often. 2 outs, the runner's going on the crack of the bat, but he hit it so hard they had to hold the runner up. That's how good he hit that ball.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Miami. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.